Hi everyone, Tyler Jensen here with another Prayer Life devotional at 12:45. Today is Wednesday, September 1st. Congratulations, we're now in September. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and a wonderful start to your month. Congratulations to all the kids that are going to be going back to school here shortly. I wish you all a wonderful new school year. Please make sure to stop by tonight. That is Wednesday. Again, that's Wednesday, September 1st, tonight. We will be between 4 and 7. We'll be doing blessings for anybody who's going into a new school year. You just have to stop by the church between 4 and 7, and we'd be happy to speak with you and pray for you as you enter in this new exciting year. Um, I'm excited because NFL season is only a couple weeks away or whatnot, or actually just over a week. I'm very excited for that. Um, I'm pretty sure there are probably some of you who are also excited about that. Go Vikes, go Vikings. Yeah, so it's just hopefully it's going to be a wonderful month, and I'm really excited for all that it has to offer us. But today, I would like to talk about the idea of loving our neighbor. Um, we are living in a very divided world at this time. We've got people who have very strong opinions on either side, and they are taking those opinions and saying that, I'm not going to deal with the person who has another opinion. I will be speaking somewhat personally on this. Um, I had a number of years ago decided that I was sick and tired of hearing um, people's opinions on politics on Facebook, and so I unfollowed a number of people who were posting a lot of stuff about that. No matter kind of what perspective it was, I was just sick and tired of hearing it. And I said, I don't want to get rid of them as friends on Facebook, but I just don't want to really hear anything from them for a while. And this past couple weeks, I encountered a very troubling consequence of that I had just been missing out on knowing a lot of what was going on in some dear friends' lives. And that was very, very troubling to me. And it kind of opened my eyes to the importance of loving our neighbor and um, making sure that we're not holding petty grudges or issues with them, because you never know how fast life is going to go and what you're going to miss if you're going to go and say, I'm done with you, throw up your hands, and go into your corner and just kind of ignore them. That's not a healthy solution. I realize that now, and I am deeply, deeply saddened that I had done that. So today, for our reading, I would like to talk about loving our neighbor. I'm going to take a look at two Bible verses in that. So the first one is Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 through 14. Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgiving each other, as the Lord has forgiven you. So you also must forgive. And above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. Again, that's Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 through 14. And then we'll go with Matthew chapter 22, verses 36 through 40. And this is the one, I think you've probably heard it recently. We've discussed it in worship services, which is one of the Pharisees comes to Jesus and asks him, "What are the greatest commandments?" And this is Jesus' answer to that. "Teacher, which is the great commandment in the law?" And he said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And a second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and the prophets." So, the point of both of these is just to say that God has called us to love our neighbor as we would love ourselves. And as we see in Colossians, the reading from Colossians, then we are supposed to have compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience. And I think it's that last one, patience, that we could really, really all take a lesson from and just learn to have patience with one another, no matter how much people irritate you, to remember to have patience and to always come out of a place of love. And, it really, that verse really speaks to me after my whole issue. Just because it says, there's not so much something to forgive with my friend. They had their opinions, and they are perfectly entitled to their opinions. I have my opinions. I'm perfectly entitled to my opinions. There's not something to really forgive, as in that either of us had done something wrong. However, what I take from that forgiveness part is that we have to look at something that we don't necessarily like about what some people say, and we still have to remember to be patient with them and to love them. We can't just we can't just throw up our hands and say, "I'm done with you." That's not what God has called us to do. God has called us to love our neighbor as ourselves. And so we just got to learn to deal with it and to say, we're going to have this disagreement on this, but you're still my friend. I still want to be in your life. I want you to be in my life. And I hope that we can do great things together. So that's my lesson that I hope you take from this, is to just appreciate your friendships, your relationships with others, and anything, and do not let an issue become something that destroys a relationship. And it didn't really destroy my relationship with my friends. I got back in touch with them. I made sure to reach out to them and say, "Hey, I'm thinking of you. Hope you're doing well." And they were all happy to hear from me, and asked about me, and which, it was, I would just say, don't let these petty grudges that you got, which are in the grand scheme of things, just really, don't let these grudges that you got waste time that you could be spending with the people that you care about. And so, I hope you all enjoyed this devotional, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless.